What's going on, everyone? It's time for another shot on video road trip horror film review. Today, we're going to be talking about a film called Hell's Highway. It's released by Brain Damage Films January 12th, 2002. Produced by David S. Sterling. Written and directed by Jeff Leroy, who also did films like Gigantus Attack 1 and 2, Werewolf in a Woman's Prison, Aliens versus Titanic, and Rat Scratch Fever, to name a few. He's a B movie director from like the early 2000s, so he did a lot of that. And Sterling Entertainment is the company that made the film, and then Brain Damage released it. So Brain Damage releases all this like shot on video stuff and things like that. Majority of it's terrible, but this one I was actually impressed with, to be honest. Sterling Entertainment also, I was really pleased to see that they made this film because if you like indie low budget movies like I do, they're the ones who did like Camp Blood, the first few Camp Blood movies. So I reviewed some of those before. They also did like um, really funny, cheesy shot on video horror stuff too, and like The Bagman and things like that. So, yeah, I was very pleased to see that they made this. So, Hell's Highway. Well, a group of friends are going on a road trip to who knows where, and basically they pick up a hitchhiker, and she's not what she seems. After a while, she has a gun to one of the girls' abdomens, and yeah, and then they don't know what's going on, and she tries to kill them, but then they actually end up killing her. And also in the film, the same girl gets picked up by a preacher. She gets killed, and it's just weird, like almost like a spirit sort of thing is happening, and it's up to these kids to figure out what's going on because they're trapped as they go. They see her again and again, and they're not sure what's going on. So they try different ways of killing her, and then eventually the girl starts getting the upper hand, and then a guy in a gas mask comes out and basically saves the day. And then you learn the real twist of the movie at that point. So this movie's not going to be for everyone. It's a shot-on video slasher horror film, but for the horror fans out there and the people who love indie low-budget movies, this one was actually pretty impressive for what it was. The acting is pretty terrible, but and the cinematography is obviously not the greatest with these. But overall, though, the story was interesting, and yeah, the practical effects were amazing in this. The gore effects and everything were really well done, and yeah, and looked pretty real in that sense. And with the story and stuff, there's some pretty good dark scenes in it. There's some good kills, good um, good nightmare scenes that happen, and the twist was actually pretty interesting, I thought, and pretty an actual good idea for this film. And there's tons of cameos, like David Sterling has a cameo in Camp Blood and things like that. They also Ron Jeremy makes an appearance in it too, which is crazy. And yeah, overall, I thought this film was pretty well done. If you like a gory, bloody slasher film with a spiritual twist to it, this is a good indie horror film. By no means is it perfect or anything like that, but I actually had a good time, and it's only like an hour and 15 minutes or something like that. It was really good. Now, it is dated with the cell phones and stuff like that because this was made in 2002, 20 years ago. But still, I was pretty impressed with it. I was surprised at how much I liked it. And yeah, I think it's a good film. It was a lot of fun just to kill an hour and a bit. It was pretty entertaining, and that's the best thing for our movies, to be entertaining. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that. Like the acting's hit and miss in certain scenes and stuff, but yeah. But if you actually want to see a good shot-on video film, this is probably one of the ones you should check out. So I'm going to give Hell's Highway a 3.5 out of 5. I actually really enjoyed this, obviously, and hopefully you do too. I'll link the trailer down below, even though it doesn't really give it justice, make it look shittier, but that's linked down below if it sounds like something you're interested in. Make sure you check out my Instagram. That's linked down below. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories, the film title, hashtag, and some genre of film and a hashtag, so you're aware of it. And make sure you check out my Letterbox down below as well. That's at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the film. So follow me on those two platforms. Stay with this channel, like this video, share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any, and also if you have any films or film franchises in any genre that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below. I'll try to get them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And with that, make sure you subscribe. So hope you find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. Something like this. And also, so you can hear my opinions on popular films coming out of the time, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. So, yeah, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell because I'm going to be checking out some Blumhouse films now. So we're going to take a break from the B movies and watch some of the interesting films that were released at theaters and stuff from the company Blumhouse, from early Blumhouse to modern. So yeah, I think the first one I'm gonna check out again because I haven't seen it since it came out is Ouija. I know I heard it's terrible. As far as I remember, it's terrible, but let's see what I think now. And I have a Ouija board, so I might play with it while I'm watching it. So make sure you watch out for my Instagram. If I do, I'll put it on there. But yeah, but that's it for this one. A good horror slasher film that was shot on video. That's a rare find, and I was surprised that I even found it. It was in one of those DVD packs of like 4 or 5 movies, and you could get for like $2. But yeah, really impressed with this one. So check out Hell's Highway. Watch out for all those crazy lunatics out there killing us on the highways, and I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.